They felt it the moment you walked through the door. And today we're going to talk about it here on Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. This powerful energy, the shaman. People can't help but feel this energy flowing from you. It's mystical. It's connected to the earth, to nature, to spirit. It's connected at all times to everything. Some of you are moving into this energy now. Some of you are in this energy. And for some of you, this is forward on your path. But it's a signature, and people feel it. It can be scary. It can be intimidating because you no longer rely on outside validation because you know more. You see beyond the illusion. You understand that we are all energy and that nothing here is as it seems. Look at the crown, this headpiece. Look how magnificently connected the crown is. It's like a tapestry of light connections, crystalline visions of other worlds, breathing light energy out, so deeply rooted beyond the nature we see into its essence. Nature itself is so magical. There's something beyond the layers of the sensual touch of the soil. There's something down deep into the cellular structure of nature, aligned with the light force of everything that is, the same light within you. Consciousness. This being is a light keeper of consciousness. Someone who works to expand consciousness. I'm feeling that connection to the extraordinary, the otherworldly. People feel this. It might be why some people stay away from you. And they're so terribly scared of you. You can't help it. This is who you are. You are not like the others. Your shamanistic work, it may take different forms. It could come out when you cook, when you do art, when you work, when you love. It's very different for everyone. But for some of you, when you touch a plant, something magical happens. When you touch an animal, you can feel their essence. You can communicate with them on a whole other level. You understand their level of consciousness, just as you can feel the thoughts of trees. You are deeply connected and understand the spirit of the wild. The forest is the temple. The river is the sacred water. And I feel that you have had very powerful past lives where you spent time in the forest temples, learning herbalism, learning wild plants, living off the land with your people, learning so much. And much of that's coming forward in this life. You are so powerful. Your crown at times, your head, may literally feel like it opens up down your spine. Your kundalini may be very active. Breath work would be very good for you. Okay, if you haven't ever done like breath work, it might be very good for you. Let's get another card here. People feel you now. This leveling up energy you have. Speaking words of fire is what I'm getting here. Speaking words of fire, words of truth. The shaman, this great being. We have Shiva, and we have Oracle. Many important words to be spoken. Many important works to be done. I feel like you're very connected. You're very connected. I feel connection to your ancestors coming forward. Look at all the connections. Very psychic, like psychically pulling in information here. Then we have Shiva. You may be connected to Shiva. You may have a masculine God frequency coming in for you through your crown chakra, descending. Okay. This energy is going to empower action. It's going to empower forward motion. It's going to keep you on track. Okay. It's going to help you find the liberation that you're seeking. This is the All-Father, the Chariot. This divine masculine energy coming in is going to help bring motion and balance into your life. Okay. It's a frequency, it's a person, it's an action, it's a place. I keep throwing these cards. I don't know what's wrong with me. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Going to bring you in a major change. Okay. There's a major change coming in. People, fortunate situations, expansive energies, fortunate opportunities. Okay. Building real connections and building a future. Now, for some of you, it's building a family. For others, it's building a business. This is a generational thing. Some of you are breaking generational financial curses and patterns. Some of you are getting your foot in the door somewhere. Okay. This is a masculine energy. Even there may be a movement here that you're guided to take. It may be a person coming in, giving you an offer. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles. They feel your energy. Okay. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Cups. And we have the Two of Wands. I feel like this person here is right now, okay, considering this person, this energy. It may be you considering some kind of action here, okay, but it's complicated with all these cups. It's a complicated situation. It's not so easy. All right, so it'll take time. All right, it'll take time. Tell me more about this. Oop. We had the Magician. All right, but it's manifesting. Boy, all these cards just keep flopping out of my hands. And we have the Ace of Wands. Okay. But this is something that is meant for you. Okay. And it takes as long as it takes. All right. Don't be disheartened. Okay. And I don't think you would be, because you have this very strong shaman energy and you're really not focused on this other stuff. You're focused on your stuff, like what you're doing. Okay. And that's what's really important here. But there's definitely, for some of you, there's some kind of movement you need to do. Okay. And with the oracle here, I'm thinking some kind of communication, some kind of talking that you need to do, something that needs to be said. All right. And it may be something that needs to be said that might make people uncomfortable. People around you. It might be your job. It could be in a family or a relationship situation, but it's something that you may not want to do. Okay. Not that it's dangerous. It's just there's resistance to doing it because it has meaning. It has, consequences. It has, things that happen. But this masculine energy, whether it's you or somebody else, is really showing up to help you move forward, to help you get to the next place. The shaman needs to move forward, okay? And this is the flow of your life. If you're in this shaman energy, you know what I'm talking about. Your life is flowing, okay? And this is the next, say you're in a river, okay? And there's been some rocks and it's kind of sucked, okay? But you haven't had a waterfall yet. This is your waterfall moment. You're going to go down the waterfall and you're going to go all the way down into the next river. Okay. And that's what this is. And you have to do the trust fall, whatever it is, whether it be a person coming in and leaping towards you and saying, "Hey, I saw your project at blah blah blah, and we kind of like you to come work for us." Or, I saw you at the coffee shop I always see you at, and I'd really like to ask you out. Or, whether it's you putting your art out there, or whatever it is, or you wanting to make friends with somebody, you finally get the nerve to say, "Hey, I see you at the park every day with your little boy, and our little boys play. Can you come over and have coffee or something? I'd really like to be your friend." Things like that. Things like that change your energy. They change up your life. Like your script in your life changes because people come in, situations come in, and you're changing your frequency. And I feel that here. And when you do that, you're bringing in a lot of abundant energy, okay, with this 10 of Pentacles, family energy, okay, fortunate energy, lucky energy, expansive energy, stability, okay. And this is what you want, okay. It's not just like, oh, we're a millionaire. It's more like you're building foundations, you're meeting people, you're getting out there. And yes, money with the 10 of Pentacles, generational wealth with the 10 of Pentacles is ultimately what can manifest here. But also, a good job, a raise, good connections, things like that, through doing the thing, allowing the thing to come in. You got to be in receivership, and you got to be balanced, right? There's a balancing card here. You got to be in balance in your masculine and your feminine. You got to know when to receive and when to act. And that's all part of the journey, right? Knowing when to receive and when to act. And I feel like that's also part of this. And a shaman is moving into that energy. That's how, we move into kind of a level of mastery when we're like knowing when to receive and when to act. And honestly, we need to be in receivership a lot more than the acting sometimes. A lot of us have been doing the acting. Okay. We've been doing the acts. We've been doing open roads. We've been doing. But we haven't received anything because we haven't been in receivership. Okay. So you need to get in receivership. It's like if you're expecting a new car, well, you might need to clean out your garage. Okay. It's just those kind of things. All right. Let's get another card for you. Give me another card. Give me another card. Let's get a card from this deck. Tell me more. Tell me more. The bottom. Oh, love. The love card. I feel like for you, this love card, um, people are going to be more receptive to you than you think. Okay. I think there has been some negative self talk about this action, this situation that's coming up. Um, and you've got to stop talking yourself out of things. You have to stop talking yourself out of putting yourself out there. You have to get into receivership. And the best way to get into receivership is to love yourself there. Of course, it's coming for you. People love you. Of course, you're going to get that job. Of course, you are, because they love you. You're lovable. You're worth it. Okay. People love you. Okay. All right, that's what I received today. I hope this was an interesting and enlightening little reading. I surely enjoyed doing it for you. I hope you did too. If you made it this far, leave me a little heart down below to let me know. And thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. Hype it up if you can. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.